I got a question. What was the moment you felt like, oh damn, this is real? What was that moment that gave you that heart feeling like, oh shit, I'm really doing this?
Please, club.
That sound like a story behind that right
now. Come on, we gotta get that
club, bro. And I was just high as a motherfucker, man. I was roasted, and I just started crying. But I be sweating. What it was, man? What that shit was? It was Burden of Proof. I think came out. That shit was #1 or some shit like that. And we was partying. And I looked at Benny and I was like, man, I feel like, man, I put that shit out. We slapped 5. It did like, I just motherfucking, I went back like to my little circle with my friends and shit. And I looked around and I was sharp as a motherfucker. And I was dripping in diamonds. And I just started crying. We was in Josephine's. I think I was high as hell. I was lit, nigga. I was crying. I ain't tell nobody till the next day. Yo, I looked around, man. I seen the guys. You heard?
And just couldn't help it.
I just seen all this shit, and I was like, damn, like I'm not in the West Indian club or none of that shit. No, for real, bro. Like that shit fucked me up, nigga. Because it was just like the reason we was there for, like, you feel what I'm saying, and everything. And it was just like I had just got out of jail. I just had like then died from corona. Like
so you caught the Rona?
Yeah, I was in the ventilator for 9 days.
The Rona?
I caught that shit in jail. Yeah.
Like, how bad was the Rona for you, bro?
I was on the ventilator for 9 days. I was in the coma.
Damn. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Did you, like... Damn, I'm sorry. I can't...
No, it was like, I ain't know. Like, I was in there sick. I was trying to just fight it off. I kind of figured I had that shit.
Actually, all right,
everybody had that shit.
When you say that, I'm gonna take the opportunity to ask this question because when the virus was getting big, a lot of people talking about how the circumstances for people in jail was getting horrible. So from first hand, can you give us like a little insight for some of your experiences, like some shit that you've seen?
They wasn't following none of the mandates and protocols. We all got. Well, I had a TV in myself, so I was watching the news and shit. And it was like we was all in there sick at one point. I looked around the day room. I said, "Yo, whatever that shit is on TV, we got that shit." Like, don't let these motherfuckers tell you we don't got that shit. I'm telling you.
We all got that shit.
Then I locked myself in my room with a bunch of.
So you quarantined yourself.
I tried to, but it was too late. So it was like I was in there sick as hell. So. Nigga that they was just to let out to clean and pass out food and shit. He looked up in there. He's like, man, I'm telling them that you sick, little bro. I don't give a fuck if you get mad or not. You ain't gonna die on my watch. Then they stormed in the room and shit. And I'm like, yo, I go, but I'm not walking. So they brought the wheelchair and shit. Then since I didn't have a fever, so they tried to say I was lying and shit. Because they believed in that you had to have a fever. Since I didn't have a fever, they thought I was lying and shit. So I got mad. I'm arguing with the fucking Jamaican nurse lady with the stupid ass tweed jacket on. I'm sick as hell. And you acting like I'm lying, and you got that jacket on, and I'm supposed to take you serious.
You need medicine. You need medicine. When I have that.
She got the tweed jacket on, bro. Like some shit they wore to church in the 70s or some shit like that. With the pads, shoulders, she got the pads in the shoulder. I swear to God.
With the elbow.
Yeah, no, but she got the pads in the shoulder.
The football shit. It look like a football player.
Like old eyes. I mean, this lady bugging, man.
So how long were you feeling shit before they actually took you to?
Probably like 4 or 5 days.
4 or 5 days.
Then I went there. Like I said, I ended up passing out. I woke up in the hospital, and I thought it was like a day or 2 later. I felt like I got good rest, but when I woke up, it was like they looked sad and shit, and then like it was like how I seen on TV. Because the other nurses and shit couldn't come in the room. So they was just all outside of the room, right? Just like a see-through shit, like it's glass.
Look at the glass.
And they all right there and shit, like throwing peace signs and shit up and shit. And I'm like, yo, what
he made
the fuck?
it. Good job, he made it.
Yeah,
oh my
like,
God.
Yo, so the lady keep telling me like, yo, you're a miracle. So I'm like, man, what the fuck you mean? She like, man, shit, nobody else on this floor woke up. So I'm like, shit, man. I was just tired. I felt like I shit. Where the food at? like you feel me? Straighten up. Let's celebrate then. If I'm the only one that made it, y'all too sad. Fuck that. I'm back, baby.
This nigga said, "What the food at?"
Yeah.
I thought I was just asleep. Y'all over here worried. I thought I'm just getting a good night's sleep.
They telling ices and shit. I can't eat real food and shit. I don't know this shit. They talking about we just took a tube out your throat. I was asleep. I don't know. What the fuck is you talking about? I'm hungry as a motherfucker. I'm thirsty as a motherfucker. For real, nigga.
Yo, the reason I'm laughing is because I can relate. Because when I had surgery for my wrist, nigga, like, they put me on anesthesia, right? So I remember that my appointment was at 1:45, so they went in my room and everything. I remember the doctors making a joke with me. That's the last thing I remember them laughing. I just fell asleep after that. Next thing you know, I woke up in a wheelchair, my nigga, getting wheeled outside for my ride to get picked up with me. I came home, the anesthesia started wearing off. The first type of pain I started feeling was in my throat. Because they had to put a pipe down my throat.
Yeah.
That was the most violated I ever felt, my nigga. Because I started eating some chips, my nigga. I felt like my throat was just jagged just from the pipe going down there.
See, I ain't know none of that because, like I said, I didn't know I had that shit in me. I was trying to.
Me neither.
I was just trying to eat.
You was hungry because you wasn't supposed to eat before that.
So then they like, yo, man, you can't do that. Like, you can't get that. Nigga, like, you gotta eat this and shit.
Oh, man.
I'm going to ask another question, too. How's the food in prison?
Horrible.
What type of fucking question was that?
I don't know. I gotta ask. Maybe some people be like, you know, I get 3 square meals a day. You know, it's better than the rest.
Some niggas in there living lovely. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
That shit 5-star to some niggas.
That's what I'm saying. I gotta ask these questions.
That shit trash,
nigga. If that's 5 stars, you nigga, what
that's what I'm
is
saying,
your outside life like?
That's what I'm saying. Though, it's a level of society that love that meatloaf and shit in there. Like, niggas out
it ain't real
starving.
meat. It ain't
it's
real
cold
meat.
as hell. I don't know what that shit is. That shit's
straight from McCann. That shit gotta be from McCann.
That shit cat food. Whatever they make cat food out of. Probably.
It's really homeless people just going to jail.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, for them niggas, they straight.
Homeless people do that.
Like I was in that motherfucker, bro, with a nigga that to eat everything nobody else ain't about to eat. This
you don't want that?
all that shit to the
You don't want that? All right, my brother. Thank you very much.
Niggas already know. After a couple of days, niggas already know. Papa, you want this? Hell yeah.
Get that.
Yeah. A nigga like me, I'm coming out just to give it to him. Fuck it, man. Bobby hungry. This nigga 72 pounds. In 30 days, this nigga's gonna be 250.
Eating that mystery meat. Getting that mystery weight.
Bunch of rice and all that shit. Ragged peas and all that shit mixed up in that motherfucker. Eating that shit all night.
You had a celly?
Nah.
Oh, I was gonna say, cause I
had a celly for like 3 days. They don't give me cellies. They wait for, like, they give me my own shit.
Okay, cause I was like, how do niggas use the bathrooms with a celly in there? Yeah, that gotta be uncomfortable, yo.
That shit weird. I done had to do it. You gotta put the sheet up. Like, you gotta make.
Oh, you gotta make a little private shit like that.
I done had to do it before. You feel what I'm saying? But for the most part, like, though,
so
like,
what if
I get my own cell?
What if your celly just do a whole number 2 and that shit just stink up the whole cell? How do niggas go about that?
No, yeah, it's ways around it.
Okay, so
like niggas know how to get like little shit to make like to cover the smell and shit. It's a different world. Like niggas in there learn how to do certain shit, and it's like you gotta learn fast or somebody might fuck you up. So niggas usually learn fast. If you got common sense, you feel what I'm saying? Like I was never a dummy, so it's like I adjusted fast. So like. No nigga that love his cell more than anything in the world ain't have to fuck me up because I'm gonna stay out his way. Like you feel what I'm saying? Like you go up the way somewhere, nigga got 1,000,000 years. He loves this cell. Them niggas be buffing their floors and shit in there, everything. It's just hilarious.
It's funny because you said that.
Like you heard nigga treating that shit like it's the master.
It's their palace. It's their palace.
It's the only place they know, and it's the only place they got.
Man, you fucking around and do something you ain't supposed to do up in that motherfucker. That nigga be unstaged you or some shit, man.
Damn. So you never know when shit just gonna turn, and you literally never know when shit's gonna turn.
Everybody in there retarded, including you for being there. Like everybody in there retarded. You might do some shit to somebody in that motherfucker. I did shit in there, like you feel what I'm saying? Like
why would I do that shit?
Yeah, you gotta go home, dummy. Like you feel what I'm saying? Shit like that. Cause you retarded too, like
you're not supposed to stay here.
Yeah, no, you're not retarded.
Like why am I this comfortable?
You go through retarded phase with that. You feel what I'm saying?
So just being in jail just makes you just a little bit retarded.
Yeah.
I was watching a clip from Wallow from $1 Million Worth of Game.
A nigga like home, he bugged out. Home did like 20-something years.
But he was like,
I got a couple niggas I know right now that I just did all the Nelson Mandela time, right? they all shot. They all crazy. I don't give a fuck.
But I heard he was like, think about it like this one. He was like, how long did it take you to commit your crime? He's like 5 minutes. He's like, you're doing 20 years for 5 minutes. So it's like a lot of people.
You can do 20 minutes for 20 years for 5 seconds.
Facts. Because that's how long it takes to carry out the actual crime, my nigga. And you're doing all of these years for that little amount of time of your life.
Man. I done did some stupid shit and lost some years.
So, have you only been to jail once?
Shit, I wish. I wish.
This your last? That was the last time. Was your last time though, right?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Alright.
You out here doing this?
I never said like none of that though, cause like don't get that shit like fool. Like nobody gonna hurt me and no shit like that, nigga. Like I'm gonna go to jail before that happens.
Facts. You gotta
and
protect your family.
Yeah, going to jail
but
and all that shit.
But not for nothing stupid.
The niggas that's outside, well, you can't never say that. You know what I'm saying?
Do you feel like people who made it coming up off the street can't let go off the street once they make it to success?
Stupid motherfuckers can't. I can't wait to like from niggas and shit, man.
Are you gonna have security?
Hell yeah, that's security now.
Alright, bet.
I think if you smart, my nigga, you should always have security, yo.
I got security now. I ain't gonna say like I always go places with security. Like I go places myself and shit like that. But it's like, man, like I said, how we want to deal with this? Like you want to do whatever little pop shot shit you do, you want to do to me. What happens next?
Yeah.
Do you have an entourage?
I don't got no entourage. I got the homeboys.
So how many people? So when you're touring, how many people is typically on your team at the time?
My whole block.
The whole block. Are they all on stage with you?
No, they just don't gotta be on stage.
Okay, I respect
like
that.
everybody got a job.
They know their role.
Everybody got a job.
I respect that.
So it's like whoever can afford to go, or and when I say afford, it's not about the money. Like if you your family shit straight,
Facts.
Like whoever could go. Like to certain shit. There's
Facts.
certain shit that niggas can't go to. You feel what I'm saying? And niggas understand that too.
Right.
And then there's certain shit that I can't even get into yet.
Are you overseas yet?
I don't know if they gonna let me do all of that type of shit.
What you mean?
I bought papers and shit.
Okay. So you pretty much been in America your whole life. You ain't going nowhere.
I vibe with that.
You like that? You okay with the fact that you never left the country?
Hell yeah.
You don't want to see nowhere else outside of America?
If I don't, it's straight. Like, I don't know what them niggas be doing.
He said, fuck it don't matter.
Yeah, we straight over here. We chilling.
Are we really?
Hell yeah.
You're really convinced it's straight over here?
No, like that, but shit's worse in other places too, though.
Yeah.
But
I don't want to end up in somewhere that's worse.
I say this all the time, bro. If this, I wouldn't choose to live in a
When you say that shit, I'm thinking third world.
Nigga, I'm from third world. Supposedly.
I don't want to live there.
I'm from Jamaica.
I don't want to go. I don't want to be.
I'd rather live in Jamaica than honestly. I'd rather live in Jamaica and work here. I'd rather have a business in America and live in Jamaica.
I'd rather stay on the resort if I go to Jamaica.
See, me, I'm in the country. And it's funny, people look at me crazy because I be like, when I go to other countries, I want to be out there too. Like,
Jamaica's dangerous.
Yeah.
Nigga, everywhere dangerous. We black.
That's what I'm saying. I ain't trying to leave.
That's what I'm saying.
This is what I'm saying. If I go overseas, I want to go somewhere that's not dangerous. I don't want to leave one dangerous place to go to another dangerous ass place.
So, I mean, if that's the case, you can resort it everywhere over the world as long as you're going overseas.
Man, we gonna keep it over here.
So you're telling me you don't want to go try some authentic foods from those countries originally for a nigga who?
That's gonna be my problem. Because I'm gonna be somewhere and I'm gonna be where I'm not supposed to be in Jamaica, just trying to get the best, the real jerk. I'm gonna be on.
But it's on the side of the street.
On the side of somebody's house or some shit.
But that's how it is. If you want to get real food in any country, you have to go on the side of the street.
And the white people and the record labels gonna go crazy, man.
Like, hey, where's base? Hold on,
they do it
missing.
already. Man.
He's missing.
They already damn near do it, man. They got spies in the town. They got niggas that watch base in the town, man.
Damn, they got time.
Like, yo, what you doing? Like, you gotta chill out.
Yeah. But it's like these my brothers though. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like in real life too though. Like outside of the business shit, but niggas take care of their business. Like niggas make sure like I'm in pocket as best as they can. I'm a grown ass man at the end of the day, but like as best as they can. Like I don't got no yes people around me. You feel what I'm saying? And then it's like even like let's say like Steve Starks work directly for the label. You feel me? But like also like that's my bro. Like that's one of my childhood friends. outside of that. You feel what I'm saying? So he gonna tell me when I'm wrong anyway. You feel what I'm saying? But it's something bigger on the line now.